did you change it to a fraction?
Because I know how to square a fraction better than I do a decimal. Personal preference. I'm not using a calculator. So 1/10 squared is 1 squared over 100. Over 10 squared. Alright, we can talk fractions and decimals later. Okay, so from here to so my function now, go back to a different color. I had a nice black marker. Anybody seen it?
I probably used it up.
Imagine you've thrown it at anyone in anger lately. Okay.
Oh wait, actually.
You see it on the floor? Thank you. Excellent. Okay. So for this second punch, I'm going to write the equation over here. F of x equals.
Oh, yeah, just kidding, sorry.
Thank you. Okay. F of x equals 0 when t goes up to 4. F of x equals 3000x minus 4 squared from 4 to 4.1. And f of x equals 30 from 4 to 6. Now think about what's similar between the two punches. They both traveled 30 inches in 6 seconds. Do they have anything else in common?
They ended.
They ended at the same point. Started at the same point. Anything else?
Same amount of time.
Same amount of time, yeah.
No.
Now, middle behavior is very, very different. Okay, now, if we were doing this at the beginning of the year, I would have had you find smaller and smaller average slopes. Do you remember doing that?
Yeah.
We found the slope between, Adina, follow me back over here for a sec. Thank you. We found, I hope they can hear your sighs when you do that, your S-I-G-H-S. We found the slope from here to here, and then I had you find the slope from like here to here, and then here to here, and here to here, and I had you take a guess, right? Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
By the way, what's the point of all this? Okay, I said I'm skipping ahead. I said over here, the average speed was 5 inches per second. If I actually hit Adina in the chin, it would have been only at 5 inches per second. Okay? That's not bad. I might do that to someone just to say, hey, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? But the, do you think that maybe my fist was moving a little faster on the second punch?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
It was going the same speed.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to guess the speed, and then we're going to find it out exactly. I'm going to erase the first punch. We've decided it's irrelevant. Okay, now we're going to talk. Actually, we're going to try this 3 different ways. The first one won't work. Okay, so think about this idea. A slope between 2 points is an average rate. We're looking for an instantaneous rate. Slope in general can be written as f of x sub 2 minus f of x sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Does that look familiar?
Yeah.
y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 written a little differently?
Oh.
What's
Yeah,
the
I didn't see that.
Okay, what's the problem if I just try and find the instantaneous rate at 4.1 seconds? What do you think is going to happen, Adina?
No, that's not my question. Why can't we just write y2 and y1 instead of f of x to f of x1?
Personal choice, and we're going to use a lot of f notation on the derivative.
Can't.
Oh, sorry. Okay, if I just try and find the rate at an instant of time, what do you think will happen if I go looking for a slope that's f of 4.1, my moment of contact on the punch, minus f at that same instant over 4.1 seconds minus 4.1 seconds? What does that get me?
Everything.
0 over 0, which we said is an indeterminate form, which we said ask the question, what times 0 equals 0, which is anything. I doubt that's accurate. I doubt I can choose any value for the speed of my punch.
Actually, I think you could.
Well, if I had that superpower, I would agree to get in the ring for 10 seconds with Mike Tyson. And I would plan on my first punch being at light speed, and I would... I know, it's true, he's around.
I would choose light speed.
I would choose...
That would kill him.
Yes, I would, but I would choose some
It's
ridiculously
bad.
high speed, and I would hope to God I got that one punch in. I mean, that's ridiculous, though. I can't, but if I could do it, anyone else could.
Couldn't you have a fast enough punch to parry his, like, attack?
Did you say parry?
Yes, he did. Okay, we're going to stop talking about this right now because it's not possible for me to make this choice.
Harry.
It's a block, kind of.
Yeah, you should stop. Okay,
No,
now.
I don't know what to say.
Okay, thank you, Johnny.
Who's Perry?
Anyway,
It's like a move thing.
parry. The move to block, parry, dodge, spin, parry, thrust, fencing. Go back to sleep. Okay, so, this is not what we're going to do. So you guys get that finding the slope by your Algebra 1 method doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, now, something a little more tedious, okay? We're going to find our averages. So, the first slope we're going to find, we're going to go by decreasing averages
Can you
to
stop
guess
moving?
are instantaneous. Pardon?
I said, can you stop moving?
Well, then I have to erase every split second. So, everyone get out their calculators,
Mm.
and you're going to help me with this. So, I'm going to find... the average from over the last tenth of a second before I punched Adina. Might be fastest to put that parabola into your calculator. You can just put this parabola in and use the trace button. But I need to know f of 4.1. Actually, this one's a little bit easier. This one I can do. Because f of 4.1 is where I wound up at 30. F of 4 is where I started at 0.
So it's 30 over 0.1.
Yes, so it's 30 over 0.1. Dividing by 1/10 is the same as multiplying by 10. So that's 300 inches per second. Is that a little faster than the 5 inches per second on the first punch?
Yeah.
No.
No, not at all. Maybe a little bit. It's not like 60 times faster?
No.
Okay.
No.
Not really.
Now, that's my average speed over the whole punch, assuming my of the entire punch, assuming my parabola is a good model.
You can't.
Okay?
Maybe you just like divide it up by 6 and then get your like average.
Well, no, because this wasn't over 6 seconds. This was over this tenth of a second.
So then you multiply it that way.
Well, all I want to know is that one instant. See, Adina's not real interested in what I was doing from 0 to 4, 4.1 to
You want to
6.
know when it spiked up to 4.1.
Boom. I want to know exactly how fast my fist was going there. And that's going to be the slope of a tangent line that touches. These average speeds are the slope of secant lines, lines that go from point to point.
So 4.1 and 30 second inches.
Yeah.
Or 300 inches per second.
No,
But
this was over